Good morning, campers. It's 9 o'clock. I've been out to the van, September the 28th, I think it is. I've been out to the van. My son arrived with a load of timber last night. We just chucked in the van, so we moved that up out of the way. We moved the timber out of the way, and we're deciding on how we're going to like a rethink on the back where the bed's going to go. So we've had a little rethink on that, and we were going to frame it out. I mean, instead of doing a load of bits and pieces, I'm just going to do it with CLS. I got some CLS. I'm going to put a front piece and use a CLS as a center beam. So that will be that, and just make the bed. Not sure if I'm going to make. Oh, sorry, I've done me back. I twisted me back. Each got me to move a bloody. We moved a table and I couldn't step back, and it fucking just made me shake. Oh, fucking hell. And I'm hungry, so it's just making it worse. Well, as you can see, we've cleared this out now. The paint is all but right. It's just, fancy you can see through it, but you bloody can't. We've been trying to work out about putting USB ports on here by the bed, but then we found out this, whatever that is, joins up to a wire there that comes out in the cab. So we've got live going by here, because the problem with the live is when you look up inside there, if you can see it, that bit I'm tapping is there, and that piece there to about that size from there to the crease. Can I get away from it? I would say 6 inches is a steel roll cage. And the only other part of the roll cage there is that bit there. And there's another steel roll bar that goes through there. So that will be done. And also, she's fucked off. I don't know where she's gone. And that's one of the bed supports that we're going to use, because I've changed the plan again. And these are the cupboards done. But we're still getting a little bit of roughness here, but I think it's good enough. That one's got a bit of a mark in it, but I mean, it's old. We just taped up that, because that's below the line, to get this on to make sure, because it goes on like crinkly. But it's a good finish, and we think now that we worked out, we found some bolts, and the bed is going to be bolted on here. So the bed is going to be something like, I'll show you from here. There she is. She's got a cup. Perhaps we're getting tea. She's got a cup. Of course, she's taking my van over, because she's living in there now, which is good. So where those two bolts are, bolt holes there and corresponding, we're going to put the piece across the back, bolt it on, and build the bed from that. So how it's going to be, nobody fucking knows. But because we're sloping on a hill and we're sloping down backwards, we're going to take everything back off of there's a cat. Fred! Yeah, fucking good cat that is. One word for me, does he fucking likes. And so that's that. Anyway, we're also got some flooring, but we don't know if we're going to use that or not. So all that lot in the holes there, where all them holes are, I think I'm going to try and find nuts and bolts to fit all them holes. Then if anything needs to be bolted up underneath the back, it can, because those 4 bolt holes there and those 4 bolt holes at the bottom, they hold a cradle on, and they hold a pre-oxygen bowl. I was going to take that stainless steel thing out of the floor, but I'm not too sure how to do, or well, I know how to do it, I'm fucking screw it. I'm not too sure how to do that yet. But there's the cat, he's off on the wander again. I heard a voice. What's she doing? She's wondering about, she's gone back to her car. Here she comes, brought the coffee. Good girl. You alright? Good. Well, not much has happened now. Our John was meant to be coming here to sort the suspension out. And what it was a yellow wire off under the bonnet. So as you can see, it's all pumped up now. Working well, the air suspension's on. It was just literally a wire off. So that's the normal ride height. They just finished the back doors and she's redoing the windows, I think, because she's done this. So they're all done, and she's over there in the van doing the doors. Well, evening people, I don't know what time it is. I just got down here and I just had a quick look around, and apparently it's all ready to rock and roll. H has finished the covers and put them back up again, and it's all looking a bit good. I'll let you have a peep. Well, the cupboards have been done. They're all done. There's a little bit here that needs to be filled in, so that's why the tape's still on them. That side is done. This is only just rubbish I got in here. Stuff I got in them. And down that side, they will look from the doorway. They will have the cupboards down that side. And we've been around the bottom here and painted this. Had that up and painted, but it makes this look dirty. So we're going to have to wrap that or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. And that's about the blue what's going on here. That's going to be on like that in the back door. The rest is obviously going to be grey. Oh, I noticed. This is a part of the bed. And the bed is going to be bolted to these holes here. And we're going to frame build from that. So a 4-foot bed is going to come out to about approximately here. So you will have then from the wheel arch right through to the front space. But we're on about putting a settee in here. But it's all fluid. It's all pretty fluid. So we've got the covers back on the doors apart from the middle ones. I don't know why she hasn't done that. She must be fucking hanging about. But she's done the rest of it. And she's made a good job of the look of it. Don't know what the handles, the catches are like. Oh yeah. Oh, see, that's all the bloody bits from the van. Oh, it all works nice. Yeah. She's a clever girl. Leave her alone, just point in the right direction. Kick her out the ass and say right forward, and off she goes. Oh, I can't show you today, but our John was here and we couldn't get the air suspension to work. So what he'd done is he picked the van up, lifted the van up, got some jacks and some axle stands, got underneath, traced the wire from the back through to the front, got under the bonnet, called me a goose. And I said to him, what's the matter? He said, you unplugged this yellow wire, which is the trigger wire for the pump, when you turn the ignition on. But what it was, I seen 2 wires hanging out of it, but didn't realise it was just one connection. And it wasn't the connection to it, it was a feed off, if you know what I mean. What they done, they put 2 wires together, joined it so they could do it. So apparently, I'm a fucking goose. But it's all working perfectly well now. But I knew it wasn't much. Well, good evening campers. Well, you've seen what we've done today. That's about the size of it. It's now 6:56. H has just come in. She's had a tea. We've had tea. It was lovely. What was it? Tell him.
I don't know, some sort of
God
slow
knows.
cooking thing.
You cooked it.
Yeah, I can't remember what it said on the packet.
It was chicken and something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then what do we have? Rice, tomato and something rice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, so that was nice. Anyway, we had a tea. She's gone out of the shower. She fucked off back out of the van. She's a bit tired, a bit doggy. She's had an early night. She'll have an early night. She squashed her finger and got a black man's pinch. I didn't laugh. because it looked like it's fucking her. And that's what size of it. So we'll be getting on with it again tomorrow. You can see what we've done today, and I'll speak to you all later. Remember, stay classy, love, fighting, love you all. Bye bye. And you, Skins.